Hi, my name is Barron Peper. I'm a third-year architecture student here at UT, and I'm from Waco, Texas. The first time I ever heard about this organization was when I was in the Goldsmith School of Architecture restroom, and I saw a flyer that said bike 4,500 miles to Alaska to raise money for cancer research. And I remember just thinking, that's insane, people don't do that. They're trying to get people to do this for the first time. It's not gonna happen. And I kind of put it out of my head. And it wasn't until a year later when I was hanging out with a guy who's now one of my best friends, Marcelo Flores, that I found out that the team does exist and that he was on it and that he'd be riding that coming summer. So hanging out with that guy all the time, he never stopped talking about Texas 4000. So that led me to finally really look into the website and see what it's all about. And I went on the website and I started reading these rider profiles and reading the blogs that these people have written and the things that they've been through. And that is where I really discovered that I have too many reasons to ride. I didn't realize how profoundly impacted I was by cancer until I found out how much it has affected all these people that I love. I ride for a future when parents don't have to bury their children. I ride for a future when siblings no longer have to lose their brothers and sisters to this disease. I ride for a future, and I ride for a cure. I'm really excited about encountering the families that have never yet seen Texas 4000, the people that are going to get to experience our organization for the first time, because they're going to be just as excited to see us as we are to see them. And from the stories I've heard of other riders, I cannot wait to see that the way that a community can respond to this organization and this fight. I cannot wait to be in Canada, to be in the wilderness. I've kind of always been a wild child, and nature is really where I feel appropriate, and it's where I belong, I feel like. So I'm really excited about being out there and the scenery. But I think what I'm most looking forward to is getting to know my teammates more along the route, because something that I've really come to realize after joining Texas 4000 is that it brings together the best people at this university. Every single person on this team that I've gotten to know has blown me away with their optimism and their passion for life, and despite what they've been through, because every person on this team has been affected by cancer. They've been through hell with cancer. Some people have lost, brothers and sisters or parents, things that I cannot even imagine. And to see how optimistic they are and full of life, I feel like every person on this team has so much to teach other people. And I cannot wait to spend 70 days biking across this continent with them. There was an alumni rider a few years back who said at the end of the ride, "Don't let this be the greatest thing you ever do." And I think that's a challenge, and that's the challenge that I think is the greatest of this entire experience, and that's the one I'm willing to face head on at the end. I'm 20 years in on this life, but the adventure's just begun.